Hi guys, welcome back to episode 19 of Let's Play World Adventures. Kevin has just picked up his last piece of metal and he's ready to actually deliver this and see if we can get to the next adventure. Hopefully this is not going to be just an ongoing, I think this was telescopic metal, so yeah, this is going to be just several things that we're going to have to run around China to do. But looking at what we have, when I went back into the journal, and of course remember it's right down here, if you look at the journal so far, the only things I'm really concerned about, we've already got the Zodiac collection, so we don't need to worry about that. The Dropa stones I don't really care too much for right now. We'll come back to it later. There's a reason for that. The dangerous creatures, I'm hoping we're going to find the one that's from China pretty soon. But it's the Chinese tomb relics that we're really concentrating on. And if you'll notice, we're only down to 4. So that means there's really basically 4 major adventures left. The rest of the adventures pretty much are just going to be run around town, pick up so many rocks, or go and convince somebody to do this, or take a photograph of somebody. It kind of gets to be pretty monotonous. Great if you're trying to level up visa points, but really there's nothing much to them. So as far as major adventures, we're really looking at about 4. Now we don't have enough time to really get into too many if we're going to keep having these type of adventures.
Steam,
But we'll see what we get. Okay, a good find. This will work perfectly in the eyepiece of the telescope. It is almost finished. All I need now is a lens. I'll need to send some ancient pottery to the glassmaker to be ground down and heated into glass. While I finish hooking up the eyepiece, can you go out and collect 2 old common relics? I'll make sure to pay you. Now, I don't remember if we sold them all. I think we did. Nope, we still have them. So we can go ahead and just deliver them right now. Like I said, it's always good to just keep items in your inventory because you're going to be asked for them again later.
Shubad?
That got us about 1,300 simoleons. Okay, thanks for your help, but I'm so disappointed. The new telescope lens got slightly damaged in the mail and will no longer fit into the lens socket. What shall I do? Wait, I have a friend who may be able to fix it without having to send it back in the mail. You, Kevin, have proven to be a big help in my endeavor. Can I request your services once again? I need you to deliver the telescope parts to Ding Wang to be fixed. Alright, so let's go ahead and find Ding Wang. That gave us 500 simoleons. Oh yeah, he's laughing at us. Alright, so again, this is one of those adventures that just sends you back and forth, delivering things, picking up items, which isn't too bad. But that's really not the ones we're wanting. We want to get to the really good ones where you're actually going into a tomb. The only ones we have left here, we need to go back to the Temple of Heaven. Yeah, the graphics are still waiting to load. I just started up the computer, so it's running a little slow. But we have to go back to the Temple of Heaven. We have the Terracotta Army, and then there are 2 actual places here under the market that we're going to have to visit. And that will be the last 4 before we can actually say goodbye to China. Which I'm actually looking forward to going to Egypt. That's actually my favorite of the 3. Okay, that's their timer. Alright, come on.
Zibadu. Maha? Wishwa.
Okay, I've repaired the lens. Now that it's complete, please take it back so that Li Wan can begin studying the Dragon Cave from home. Li told me you'd be paid with some simoleons and ancient coins for your help. Alright, so we have to go back, deliver these parts. Again, this is pretty much what we get into with these type of adventures. If we were looking for visa points, it's an easy one. You don't have really any risk. It's just run around town. But we've already maxed out our visa levels, so we don't really care about that. If we had money and we weren't trying to actually buy a house back in Sunlit Tides, this would be a time to start thinking about possibly getting a vacation home. But we don't have the money for that. And with him having a baby on the way, and not even a place for him to actually sleep, not only with his wife, but actually a place for his child to sleep, we need to actually worry about the home back in Sunlit Tides. May have to hit that casino, I don't know. I hate relying on it, but if that's what it takes, then that's okay. Alright, deliver those parts. Let's move on.
Sasame bonita. Lean. Sheepo. Nibagi.
Was that it? Oh no. Thank you so much. Studying the Dragon Cave at home with my new telescope is great, but I tried to observe it last night and I couldn't see it with all of the lights on in the town. Would you mind trying to convince 3 locals to keep their lights off at night? I'll pay you if you can improve my view of the cave. Alright. This is gonna be fine. We've already tried convincing before at the market, so we're gonna go ahead and go right back and see if that helps again. Alright, Kevin, why don't you go ahead and get a little bit closer. Yeah, if you go in map view, you can actually just, he gets there a lot quicker. And once he's there, we can just kind of zoom in on him. Of course, it makes the graphics card have to work a little bit harder. Alright, stop, because you know her quite well. Let's go ahead and greet her. I think you know her at least. You should have. Yeah, he kind of knows her. Alright, we'll try and convince her. And if she says no, we have to do this whole friendliness, getting to know her.
Sabaldom soti. Jitsu. Fama.
Alright, good. That was 1. So let's go over here to this guy, who we do know as well. I think that's somebody. Xing Hong. Oh, I'm getting a new friend. Gotta love that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, he just went right to the counter. Alright, come on now. Greet him. Now let's convince him. And I'm assuming that that's going to be our second.
Oh, your flaws.
Zimadu. Maha.
I'm
Wishwa.
waiting. Yep, he got it, the second one. That's great. So always remember who you actually befriend, because you're going to probably need to see them again. It just makes it a little bit easier when you have a couple of these back to back. Where's he going? Oh, he's coming to us. That's pretty different. Alright. Let's go ahead and convince him, and this should be it.
Yeah. Squashboggle. Yeah. Barble flansmana. Samay. Shubad.
Alright, let's go ahead and report in. Make sure we're locked on Kevin. Okay. Very nice. And I don't know how much more of this we have to do. I'm hoping it's not too many more steps, because I'd really like to at least see if we're going to get one of the better adventures pretty quick. If you teach them the songs, be prepared. You're going to hear them all the time when you're in the shower. So, which isn't too bad, but after a while it does get kind of old. Alright, go ahead and talk to this guy. Let's get this over with.
Sasame bonita. Lean. Sheepo. Nibagi.
Alright, that is it. And, uh-oh, why is it telling us to go to Egypt? It says, my goodness, the Dragon Cave is absolutely astounding at night. I will have to study it much, much more in the nighttime hours. Thank you so much for your help, and as promised, here's your reward. Oh, that one asking us to go to Egypt, that's actually his reward from back home. Alright, whatever you're doing, that's fine. But we're going back to the base camp, and let's stop you before you get all the way there. And then, whoops, I went way too low. It's going to take you a while, and we are going to have you check for the next adventure. And we'll see which one we're going to get. He should just be down the path. Alright, Kevin. Here you go. That was a nice little glide.
Ooh. Hmm.
The Lost Way. Hi Kevin, my name is Luzi. I'm a lead trainer for the Clan of the Resolute Fist, which is a local martial arts club here in town. We recently recruited Zion to join the clan, but last week he stopped coming to our nightly meetings. Would you mind talking to him and finding out what happened? He was such a promising member. Alright, so let's go and see if this is... I think this is a lead off to the next adventure that we really need. I believe this is going to take us to the Temple of Heaven, if I'm not mistaken. The Temple of Heaven is where we actually found Pangu's axe, and it has a much bigger tomb on the other side. We saw part of it where the big boulder was blocking the door. So if we get that adventure, we'll actually finally come back and be able to knock that boulder out and complete that entire tomb. And there went a zombie. I didn't look for him. I think I'm figuring out why that happened. We saved the game during a full moon, but we actually came back. See, she's got to go to the bathroom. Every time these people have to go to the bathroom. Anyway, when we saved the game, or left, we actually were going back to Sunlit Tides. It was during a full moon, and what happened is it just kind of got trapped or got locked on letting the zombies run free. I'm hoping that after the next full moon it'll reset itself, or just maybe a bug or a glitch that they have to take care of. Alright.
Small for the tiny.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, so let's go ahead and greet her. Can't get any other actions till he greets her. Alright.
Go.
Friendly. Chat. Special. Friendly. Get to know. Funny. Make silly face.
Gee, Johnny Sapasim, Z.
Funny. Tell funny story.
Fubu Narple Darp. Far
Always
Bazam.
special, friendly, get to know.
Shabkazazim. Or Kor Gasha.
Kulagi. Neski Taj.
Make silly face again.
Gerb.
Unless she doesn't like that.
Stoon. Wamalubaziba.
No.
Istabawasa. Steve.
Alright, come on now.
Cool.
Zelka.
Friendly.
Zelka
Welcome
Weatherman.
home.
Shabasatine.
Friendly.
Glorva.
Get to know her.
Yandolin.
Wanna leave
There's the
Bull.
Yes.
Verga Zing.
And then hopefully by then we can ask her about the
Zaji.
order.
Cluster Zun. Sasim. Zabu.
It's just designed to slow you down a little bit so you don't blow right through these adventures that quickly.
Blotni Yipto Sun.
That's okay.
Zabib.
Solar.
Mazani.
Oh, he's getting kind of hungry. Whatever happens, we're going to have to actually probably
Quinzel.
wrap it up pretty quick for him tonight.
Gaza. Tawazi.
Shalav.
Just speed through this
Z.
one. See if we get what we need. Come on.
Webzo.
Belzena.
Madar.
Chibana. Kruzuvidu.
Okay. Nadu.
Come on.
Varble Flansmana. Zamay. Shubad.
Oh, good. To tell you the truth, Kevin, I left Clan of the Resolute Fist because I really didn't need them. My own personal martial arts training regimen works just fine, and my skill is as high as it's ever been. Tell Lucy at the club that my skills are beyond what they have to offer down there. Okay. Let's go ahead and report in and see if we get the next leg of this adventure. Okay, well there's something to collect, but I'm really worried more about getting him done before he gets too tired or too hungry to actually do anything. Oh my goodness, how far up does he have to go? Oh goodness. It's beautiful, but it just takes way too long. Plus he's got to go not only to this building, but he's got to go all the way around to the other side of it. And that's just great. Alright, go talk to this guy and let's see what happens. Oh, it's a girl. It's a lady. Okay. Nice.
Zimadu. Maha. Bourgeois.
A convincing story. Ah, so Z1 doesn't think the clan has what it takes, huh? Little does Z1 know that there is so much more to the clan and the Resolute Fist than what you experienced in the first few weeks. Would you mind convincing Z1 to come and talk with me? I may be able to offer you something in return. Alright, so now we're back. Let's go ahead and see how far. He doesn't have to go too far, but I'm going to speed him up. And he can just zip on over there and we'll catch back up with him as he gets close. Alright, don't go. You already went to the bathroom on us once. Oh, look at you going in the house. That's alright, we'll wait outside. We'll just speed you up. And she flushed, so yes, she had to go again. Let's see what this was. Oh, just more ancient coins.
Ebly Planso.
Oh, no!
Ah.
You're going to do this to us again? We just dealt with it. Okay, go ahead and eat. That's going to help you a little bit. You're exhausted, but... Oh, we have to greet her.
Hey, you too!
You're not going home to get this done. I know you're exhausted. Alright, let's see. Friendly. Let's go
Awesome.
home. Get around this corner here. What am I doing? Okay, come on. You just did it.
Darniar.
Friendly.
Zine.
Discuss your
That's
adventures.
okay.
Special, friendly, get to know. Come on, I don't want you to
Zub Jahani Mas.
run out of energy. I know you're exhausted.
Jusipto McGritty Bump. Ribby
No.
Wibs. Giblarko. Ubi Tuna
Alright,
Rex.
friendly.
Kudra. Ren's Gazi.
You could chat. This will take
Arblin
forever.
Natsu Nerg Gosim. Shabuza Sagadig.
Yeah, let's try to convince her.
Samdazzle.
That's
Come
it.
on.
Sharbo Dipsame.
Wacky
Pasim.
Bertnasso.
Barwa Himajay.
Alright, let's see. How far is he from base camp while he does this? Oh, he's just right around there. It's just right there. So that's fine. He should be okay. Alright. Go ahead and convince her. Yes, you're doing all the things you're supposed to do. That's fine.
Cordon Smatani Wasabi.
Tuni Murpha.
Stami
Yella Juga.
Jobaldu.
Zarna Krosniak.
Come on,
Zamasi
Kevin.
Sapso.
Guapo.
Vini.
Canoptella.
Pida?
Mesa O's.
Sakta.
Sa Sasim.
Sometimes when I go into high speed here in
Tough
China,
enough.
it just starts to get very, very slow on me. So I try to avoid it as much as I can, but it's really difficult. Like I said, China is the laggiest of all the neighborhoods that I have. I don't really experience lag anywhere else. It's just always here in China.
Jeep, Johnny Sapasim.
Uh-huh.
Z?
Alright,
Manchubal
come on.
Plonkel. For Walla Kazo.
Kalandi.
Sorbo.
Kizo.
Liddy.
Do this
Alot.
and let's see if we can do
Zub
it
Jahani Mas. T?
before the
Kuplavi
zombies come.
Husu.
Come on.
Taneka Zep.
Gibney North. Porgal Jeep. Saguza Zam.
Amgi.
Alright, this is it. You can do it.
Gosh.
Uh-huh.
I still don't know if that's high enough for her relationship. But we're about to find out, and he is about to pee himself, so we've got to do this quickly. Come on. Ugh. Regardless, we're going to have to leave.
Sasame Bonita. Shibo. Nibagi?
Good. So there's more than meets the eye to the old clan of the Resolute Fist, huh? I always thought there might be something that they've kept secret in their organization all these years. I guess if they can't help me with my martial arts, skill, it would still be interesting to learn more about the organization. Will you tell Lucy I will come by soon so we can talk more about my membership to the club? Okay, and of course now we're going to have to go back and report in, but we're going to send Kevin back to the base camp so that he can go to the bathroom and get some rest. So I'm going to cut out here. When we come back, we'll be able to actually go report in and see if we get sent to the next part of this adventure. So I'll be right back. Alright, he's back, he's up, ready to go. He's going to head on over here and report in, and at this point we'll find out if this is it or if we are going to have to come back to the base camp to get the next adventure. I don't remember offhand. And who's calling now? So if it is, hopefully this will be the lead off and it'll send us right into the next temple. And she's just been standing there all night long waiting. Okay. Hurry up and talk to her and then get rid of this phone.
Zabel Dob Soti.
Mm-hmm. Nishna.
Jitsu. Fama?
Alright, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so that was just a chain of events which says, I'm so glad that she's going to reconsider membership in the club. Z1 will learn many secrets about martial arts that one cannot learn on their own. Thank you so much for your assistance. Alright, again, not really much of what I was expecting or what I was hoping, but that's okay. So, we'll send him back, have him check the message board, or the adventure board again, and hopefully this one will be the one we need. No, it's not. Now we can always cancel out of this. We could. It says, my name is Ding Wang and I have a side business dealing in jade. I'm currently running low and I'm willing to pay some simoleons in exchange for 3 pieces of jade. I will also speak to the government about improving your visa. You know, I'm going to skip out on it because I'm tired of running around town. Let's see what else is there. This is the one you want. My elderly grandfather lives on the other side of China, despite his roots here in Shangxin-La. He longs to see a relic from Shangxin-La. My family is wealthy and will pay handsomely for Sims who deliver 3 ancient or older Chinese relics to Hu Yang Kim. Alright. And we have the relics with us, so we are able to go ahead and deliver. Yeah, the one that starts off, the title of that was Assisting an Elder. It's definitely one of the 4 that we need. So this one is a good adventure to take. Typically when you see those ones that ask you to run around town, not always, but normally they're the ones that are they're just annoying. They're great, but if you need the visa points, but that's not what we're running anymore since we're already maxed out. Alright, go ahead and give us what we need. Oh great, a zombie. At 9 o'clock in the morning. My grandfather loves the pieces you found for him, but now he wants you to speak to Sima Z to obtain an item loaned to Sima Z long ago. If you do this, my grandfather has a great surprise for you. Alright, so we gotta go over here and ask for this item. Again, it says convince Sim. I don't know what the relationship is with this Sim, but we're about to find out. I can't remember if we know. Do we know her? I don't know.
Blonzi Macanso. Tubi.
Niba Chrome
Of course not. So we have to do a friendly introduction. Great. Okay, well it's not that bad. Let's do our get to know. Let's do something funny.
Lamni Pasi Batum, Saha.
Get to know.
Pasim.
Again,
Vitor.
something funny.
Chanuki
Last
Mashku.
time to get to know.
Wala
Then
Selba.
we'll try to convince her again.
Selba Nebula.
May not work, but let's just give it a
I
try.
get a ZB web for Luke.
Whoosh.
It's Dimana.
Gaba.
Drugo.
Okay, well she liked that. She's got a good sense of humor.
Lina Blanca.
Letzi.
Nuki
Nesto
Flog.
Wasa Fima J. Rizibaz.
Okay.
Zablarko. Libby
We don't care about your favorite colors.
Lamni Pasi
We just want to get this started. Come on.
Omni Hubits Kalariski Flagida.
Oh, we have made some money on this trip.
Kasalava.
Sebi Mior Fatah.
Zilda. Ashi Ma Lagi. Oblaka.
Oh,
Not the
come
Athani.
on.
Sa. Man.
Talash.
Lepto Mihib.
Come on.
Zima Du.
Mm-hmm.
Maha. Bourgeois.
Alright. How shameful of me. Yes, it's true. Fu Young Kim loaned me this artifact for a historical study I was conducting. Oh, it must be years ago now. Here, take it back. I should have done so years ago. Well, that was not very nice of you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this back, and hopefully that is going to be the last thing we're going to have to run around town for.
Sasame Bonita.
V.
Alright, how kind of you yet again. My grandfather is a direct descendant of the first Emperor's Imperial Guardsmen. He knows the history of the great emperors, their secrets, and their treasures. He has sent me this key for you to use to investigate the tomb of the first Emperor. Go now. Alright, now I'm going to put it on pause real quick so we can see where this tomb is. I think this is the one of the Terracotta Army. And I'm right. So we're going to go ahead and send him over here. To be honest with you though, when you come to the Terracotta Army, let me go back up. He's going to come all the way up here to actually look at this, which is fine, but that's not where the tomb is. So even though he'll come all the way up and look, the entrance to the tomb is actually hidden right down here at the base. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that first action and send him here. Speed him up, and he will get here in just a moment. We started off this trip, I can't remember how much we had, it wasn't a whole lot, and we're already over 20,000 simoleons. So that plus the cost of our current house, we still don't have enough to buy a better house, but who is that? But anyway, we will have at least a little bit more, and hopefully this job is going to pay a decent amount of money and we can get a good house. Alright. Okay, now that he's here, let's zoom in on him. Have him go down these stairs. Took me the longest time to figure out where the entrance to this ridiculous tomb was. Once I found it, I felt like an idiot, but that's okay. He's just looking at the walls, which we should be doing as well. But I don't think there's anything in this section. Okay, he's opened up a brand new staircase. Kevin has explored the tomb, but there's more to discover. Fu Young Kim will know how best to proceed in this vast treasure-filled tomb. It wants us to report back in. And because we're actually going to have to go through this door and we don't have keystone, we do need to go back and report in. Now yeah, I could go ahead and start opening up all of these chests and whatnot, but I'd like to go ahead and get the keystone real quick. So let's go ahead, zoom up. And I'm going to put him in fast forward mode because as you see, it takes him forever to get around this. This is on fast speed and it's still taking a while. Alright, send him over there. I think I lost him. Oh, there he is. And we'll catch up with him. Oh gosh, he's still got more to go. I thought he was there yet. Alright, we'll go back over and see what's going on here. Probably not much of anything. Yeah, that's not going to get annoying.
Ah! Sa! Kawati? Huh?
You need to report in before the zombie wants to attack. I do want to see what happens after he gets attacked by a zombie, though.
Nepsilon Mana.
Come on. Where are you going? Okay.
Sabaldom Soti.
Yeah.
Jitsu. Fama?
Yes, Grandfather worried you would not be able to fully explore the tomb of the first emperor. He sent me this key, which he believes unlocks another quarter of the tomb of the first emperor. Unfortunately, the key will not be will not be unlocked without a monk's incantation read before it. Ask Ling Yat Sen to recite the incantation and it should activate. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, he's getting hungry. We're getting tired. And we still haven't even gotten into the tomb. So, come on. You can go ahead and get this person to bless it. And then maybe we'll be ready to go. Oh, now the full moon is out. As if it really matters anymore. They come out whenever.
Varble flans mana. Tamay. Shubad?
Okay, return the keystone. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe she'll still be out by her mailbox so we don't have to go through too much of this. Well, there's more zombies. Maybe it's the same one.
Sabal Dom Soti. Jipsu. Fama?
Alright. You are most efficient at every task put before you. Now that the key is activated, I believe you can once again enter the tomb of the first emperor. I have spoken to Grandfather and he would like you to enter the final chambers of the tomb of the first emperor and retrieve his family's ancient spear. Return that to me and my family will reward you with great riches. Alright. He's going to go ahead, grab something to eat out of his inventory because he's starving. And we are going to go ahead and head on over to this retreat again. I won't click on the star because he doesn't need to go that far. He just needs to go back where we were, which should be right there. I'll fast forward him over. At the very least, we'll at least have him sleep in the tomb. He has a shower in the can. I have no idea if he needs to go to the bathroom or not. No, he's okay. One thing you'll notice that the bladder does not depreciate very much once he's in the tomb. It just seems to slow down quite a bit. So that's why I don't mind sending him over there and sleeping for the night. Worst case, if he does actually go to the bathroom, he can use the shower in the can and he's all nice and clean again. And yeah, there's something there on the screen. I could collect that, but I don't know. We are down to, I think, our last day, and I'm not really sure that we're going to be able to go through the entire tomb. Come on. It would help if I got closer so I could see it. Oh, you want to go read a book? I don't think so. You need to go down the stairs, and we need to actually...
Oh!
What?
Rude,
The stairs are right there. You can do it.
Huh?
Just use the stairs.
Oh! Goggle!
Alright, come back over here.
Huh?
Sometimes they get real particular. Use the stairs now. Okay, that was what I wanted. Alright, once we're here, we'll go back down to the first level. And if I remember, this thing is loaded with traps. But it gives you that false sense of security because it just looks like, oh, it's all nice and just walk right in. First thing you see, of course, is a plaque to read. So, of course, you want to read it. Quiet your voice in the presence of the first emperor. It is from here that he rules the empire. Alright, let's stop for a minute. Okay, there is something here on the floor. So we're going to have him walk over here and inspect. And I don't think there's anything else around him up here, so... Alright, Kevin, go ahead. Inspect the floor. I know you're getting tired, but you've got to clear the floor before you can put your sleeping bag down. Alright. Let's go ahead and cross it. I don't think there's anything else on this side. Oh, that was a dart trap. That one would have made him pass out. Okay, whatever that... Oh, that's just another railway. Now there is a floor switch that we're going to have to actually activate. There's some gold coins, but I think we are stuck. We can't actually get into them because of the fence over here. So we'll have to find a way in. Alright, hold on a minute. Alright, let's take a look here. There's nothing to worry about on this section. Just don't want him walking around somewhere and we'd be in a lot of trouble. Let's go ahead and have him come over here. He's going to move this, push it as far as he can. And we will see what that actually activated. It activated another staircase. I did not even look at these walls. Oh, he stepped on the trap. And I thought I looked. Obviously I didn't look well enough. And he's going to pass out for a little while. Well, at least he's getting his energy up a little bit. And I do mean a little bit. Go ahead. You can get up now. Alright, let's go ahead and attempt to cross this thing so we can deactivate it. Let's use these stairs. That should be looking better. Nothing on these walls. Okay, here's our floor switch. Let's stand on it. What's it going to activate? Alright, now it activated this staircase, which we can go up. I know you're tired. You're almost there. There's something else down here. I want to see what that is. Oh, it's just another floor switch. Alright, so that can go on up. Okay, stand on this floor switch. Obviously, did something there, so let's go ahead and collect the gold coins. Come back down. While he's doing that, we'll look downstairs. I want to look at these walls before we do anything to make sure that there's not a trap. And we'll come stand on this one. Come on. Come on. You can get over there. Alright, it's driving me nuts. I do not like the lag. This happens in China. It always happens for me, especially in the late night hours. So when it hits midnight or so, for some reason it's like everything just gets very difficult. Go ahead, get on upstairs, see what's up here. If there's anything, it may not be worth anything. Another floor switch. What does that one do? Well, it had to have done something, but obviously I can't tell. So we'll send him back down. Let him come back up these stairs. And I think he has basically explored this area pretty thoroughly. Let's go back up while he is... Come on. While he's actually coming up here. I remember that the lights looked like it did something over on that corner. Make sure he's coming. See if he's still moving. Yeah, I see him moving over there, kind of in the corner. If it's going to continue doing this lag, we may not have We may not have the patience to finish China. Alright, I know you're exhausted, but let's just go ahead and freeze you for a minute. I want to look and make sure there is a plaque here to be read. And that's really about it. I don't think there's anything else we can discover. I know we have the keystone, but let's just have him read this plaque first. So come on over here and read this for us. The first emperor always said the path of the righteous was paved in jade. Okay? And make sure this one says something similar. Tread lightly into the tomb of the first emperor. Even now he guards what is his and protects his people. That means there's probably a mummy inside. So what we're going to do is, instead of actually trying to get into the tomb now, I'm going to let him sleep here in the tomb, and then we will pick up with our next episode. And at that time, he will go through this tomb, and hopefully we'll be able to finish it before China boots us out and sends us back home. So until the next video, guys, please like if you enjoyed the video, comment in the section below, and I will see you all in the next episode.